Hi babes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be getting into everything I have in my makeup artist kit. I am a freelance makeup artist based in Los Angeles. As a freelance makeup artist, you need to save some coin everywhere you can, girl. I thought might as well tell you guys where I get all of my products from, where I get all of my inventory, all of my necessities and essentials. If you have not already, please subscribe or like. A simple like goes such a long way. Everything will be linked in my description down below if you are interested in buying anything that I recommend. So for starters, I did create an Amazon favorites part 1 beauty essentials. That one does have a few of the repeated items that I'm going to be talking about today, but these are just necessities that you need in your kit, especially as a beginner. So first up is this portable trash can. This is a trash can that I found on Amazon under the tab or keyword car trash can, like travel trash can. It is perfect size for your kit. It does bend down, so you are able to put this in some storage. I know a lot of makeup artist kits have like a zipper for extra storage, so this fits perfectly in mine. Without that little trash can, I don't know how I would be able to clean up my space and set my space up properly. Are these foundation bottles. So these are actually empty tubes that come in like a pack of 9. I got it from Amazon. They do have tinier ones, and I highly recommend maybe getting the smaller ones so that way you can fit more shades in your kit. I know some kits have limited space, and with overtime, holding all of these foundations gets really heavy. Decided that I wanted to depot my foundations from the original packaging because the packagings were glass, and glass is just really heavy. They are airtight nozzles. Product gets pushed up to the top, so you don't have to worry about cleaning anything out, changing nozzles, changing pumps. You can just squeeze and go, which I really prefer in my kit. Like I said, these ones are a little bit large, so if you wanted to get the smaller ones, I will have them linked. This is a tripod, so girl, the tripod will help you out so much, especially if you want to create content around your freelance work. If you want to record TikToks, anything like that, where it's going to be content for you to post later on your Instagram for exposure, or whatever the case may be. Maybe you just like to do before and after photos, if you like to do time lapses, the tripod is going to help you out 1000%. The tripod that I have goes up to around 4 feet, so it goes pretty high. I recommend the tripod, especially if you are going to be creating content and you don't have an assistant with you. I never had an assistant with me whenever I did any freelance work, so the tripod was just really handy, especially when I wanted to get BTS and stuff like that. Okay, next we have my travel fan. I just talked about this in my last video, but this is a clip adjustable fan. You can just bend and go 3 speeds, and it is pretty strong. I love this to fan my clients. In general, sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you pull up to a location and it's really hot. They don't have air conditioning. These are perfect for your kit, especially with drying down lash glue, drying down setting spray, just any purpose that you need it for. These shields, I am not a hairstylist by any means, but I do use these for my glam. I also use them for when I am on set and I happen to have sleekening spray, hair oils, anything like that that's an aerosol spray that I don't want to get my client's face all misted. I use these. I don't do hair, but I always have hair stuff just in case, because sometimes you are the only one on set. You don't have a hair team. Sometimes you need it. So use them to apply setting spray. If you guys have seen any of my other previous videos, I talk about how I apply setting spray with these. It's a 2-pack link. It is only $7, I believe. Of course, eyelashes. So girl, I get all of my eyelashes from Amazon for my kit because they sell them in bulk and they have a lot of styles for my client to choose from. Of course, I have my more natural ones that I get from Target or Ulta, but the more dramatic ones I do get on Amazon because of the variety and how many come in the pack. Be mindful of where you spend your money and where you could cut costs. I do tell the client if they want a more prestige luxe lash to let me know beforehand, so that way I do get that for them before I actually go to the set or the location. But if the client doesn't tell me that they want a specific lash brand, I always use the ones from Amazon. They look amazing on all of my clients. Next is a set bag. So you will need a set bag. I have 2, so I do take both when I do have shoot. Carry all of my hair equipment. I carry all of my bedazzles, hot glue guns, anything that I might need. Bags are so handy, especially when you're on a location that you need to move from the studio to the outside. My mesh bags. So my mesh bags, I don't know what I would do without them. They carry and store so much of my equipment. I store everything in a giant suitcase, as well as my backpack that I have with all of my makeup. This is like my priority kit. I have all of my face and complexion products in there. Eyeshadows and everything else, I do carry them in my suitcase, and then I just like stack everything in my suitcase. It's a long process, and one day I will show you guys like me packing up all of my equipment. We do a vlog about that or something like on a shoot day, but it is really heavy, so I do have to use my little suitcase to carry everything. But these mesh bags come in clutch because I can just carry everything in those little bags. They come in different sizes. Let me grab one. I grabbed one of them. This is like the medium sized one. I love these. They come in different colors. I like the black mesh. I don't have a problem with that. My beauty blenders can breathe in here, my brushes can breathe in here, and I just like that it's easy storage. Is one of these. I love these, especially for freelancing. I carry this on my little hand right here. I used to put everything on the back of my hand, but then like I would get like stainage and it would just be messy. But for sterilization purposes, I did pick up one of these. I have a few of them actually. I have a personal one, then I have some for my kit, but these come in handy because if you use the back of your hand a lot to either whatever, use it as a palette, this guards your hand. I swear you guys, it'll make your life so much easier. These are my powder puffs, guys. I've been talking about this all over my TikTok, all over my YouTube, and all over my Instagram stories. These powder puffs you will not regret buying. They are such a handy tool to have on you. Irritating my clients' under eye, especially if someone has really sensitive eyes. Even if you touch right here with a little beauty like sponge, it could get irritated, and I just try to avoid that by all costs. So I do use the powder puffs to help with the softness of the pressure going on their face, and then also it just blurs your makeup. It looks airbrushed. I use powder puffs on myself personally, and I just cannot see myself living without them. Very easy to clean. I have my misting spray. So this is a mister. This is for whatever you want it to be for. I put water in here to spray my client's hair in case I ever do have to end up doing their hair. I don't claim to do hair. I'm not a HMUA, but a lot of the times girls either that couldn't get a hairstylist or whatever ask me, hey, do you have any hair stuff? And I always come prepared. I do have hair stuff in my kit, but I do not claim to do hair. You never know when you're gonna end up in a situation like that, so I do carry this. I love this one in particular because it is a mist. It's a fine mist. It's not like a harsh like spray, chunky spray. No, I don't know how to describe it, but I hate when like one of those nozzles just like go boom, and then they like spray at you. I just hate that because like I said, it is a soft fine mister. It is perfect for on the go, especially if you are like even at home doing your own hair. You might need it. And I also carry these sterilization pouches, so they are recommended to be steamed, and for metals, tools, anything that's going to be touching my client's face needs to be in those bags, so that way I know that I clean them. I also use one of these to just sterilize all of my scissors, any of my tweezers, anything like that where I know that I touched my client. Before and after I do sterilize them. And I buy the Barbicide Solution. I actually go and get that stuff from a beauty supply. I know that they do sell it on Amazon. I will link it for you, but the beauty supply that I go to sells it there in like a gallon, so I get the gallon. And then I also cleanse all my brushes. My Cinema Secrets brush cleaner, that is just the one that I personally like. It is a professional grade brush cleaner, and it's just so bomb, guys. They also sell that at my beauty supply, but they also sell it on Amazon. I used to be on an Amazon subscription for it. I want to jump back on that because I literally run out all the time. Next are the no crease clips. So I do use these on my clients if their hair is already done before I get there, because I don't want to mess up or interfere if there was a wig install or anything like that. Not only are they cute, but they keep the hair out of the face, easier for me to blend around. Backpack that I use for my kit. So like I said, I do use one of my suitcases to store like all of my extra essentials, but my main kit that has all my complexion, all of my like lipsticks, skincare, powders, anything like that, I store it in this kit. This kit is a little bit expensive. I'll also link the other kit that I used to use that I grew out of. So my other kit originally was just like a backpack situation. It had like 3 zipper compartments. It had a whole space for your brushes and like a zipper behind the brushes. What I liked about that kit was that it was small and I was able to put it on my back, especially like when I'm going upstairs, etc. It was just really hard for me to have a side bag like I used to. My first upgrade, I got this one that had like all those compartments, and it was good and I liked it. but over time the zipper started to not zip anymore. My brushes were blocking a lot of like my powders and my foundations when I would close it. At the end of the day, it was just more of a hassle than anything, and I felt like I was working harder, not smarter. So I did grow out of that kit, and I ended up getting this one that was a little bit more expensive. It does have like a charging port, an auxiliary cord. It has a bunch of high-tech extra things that you may not need, but it is a more heavy-duty structured backpack. I know that this is gonna sound funny, but like I've fallen before on sets where I have my backpack on, and I've fallen on my back, and this thing has broke my fall. My makeup didn't break. Really heavy duty, and it is really cozy on the shoulders. It has shoulder padding, and my other one did not have that. It was just like a strap. So the shoulder padding is such a lifesaver too, because it lets go of some pressure that is on your shoulders. Those bags are really heavy, guys, especially if you are a makeup artist. You know how heavy they are. Of course, an investment, and it is up to you if you do choose to advance to that next level. I did, and I do not regret it at all, because it is one of the best bags that I've ever used, and it makes my life so much easier, especially walking up those old stairs. Last is a ring light. Girl, you need a ring light, especially if you don't know what the client's situation is. Sometimes you may be going to their house, sometimes you may be going to their friend's house. So not everyone has natural sunlight in their home for you to rely on the sunlight. Be prepared with a ring light. I use this one. I even use this one in my personal like in-home studio. Comes with a sun shield, an attachment that comes on the ring light, so you can do either LED light or you can do the sun like tint. So I like that for natural light. It helps bring the warmth back to the skin. That is it for today's video, guys. I have so much products, and I can't wait to share with you guys another part 2 to this. Let me know in the comments if you use anything different than me, but content creator kit is coming. I have like all of my tools that I use in my content creation kit that I will be recommending from Amazon as well. I hope that you guys were able to learn anything from this video. I love you guys, and I will see you on my next video.